It's SYLVIA LYDIA Morelos. I'm in room 341, and they cut the video on cue. I was pointing to this, and if anybody has read my blog, those people who've heard me, you will see that Dodinsky in the sky. I have it on my blog, and I'm in that. That represents me and the other people they've killed. Jesse's in there, Veronica's in there that they've hurt, and Nickelback probably is in there. There's 4 of them. And then there are the rest of us, and Dennis is in there, and so it's Glenn Fiddich, and then there is they see me as strong and beautiful. That's not, and I'm looking at it as a primary document, Sorte de Altaroceno, I know what that is, and 14 here. So they've got their own little magazines, these people, and they're promoting rape on me in public. And that's exactly what that is, and I can back it up too. And as a wine, David Malachi more than likely will be there. And I have been raped by him in the past when I was 22. Like I was saying, I was a technical writer, and I was hired through a temp agency in Torrance, California. They sent me over to Gillette, which was a maquiladora at the time, paper-made pens. I was a technical writer. I got hired by Martinique. Human resources supervisor was Mr. Martinique. I remember one time he told me that he drove a long way and left his home at 3:30 in the morning to get to work. He's the one who hired me as a junior technical writer. And so I was there for a little while. And I went out with friends. I went out with 2 girls. They weren't exactly my type of friendships, but we went dancing. And I remember the woman behind the cashier said, "Why don't you stick to your own kind too?" And because they're not the greatest women, she was the cashier, and she worked for Aramark, A-R-A, M as in Mary, A-R-K, and they were the staffing company at Gillette. Adecco was also there, A-D-E-C-C-O. I remember I was more into the whole gung-ho things. I went over to the counter, and he was really nice, the guy behind the counter cleaning, or one of the workers. "Why don't you sit at your table, be with you?" He was really nice. And someone told me, we get paid for 12 hours and we only work for 8 hours. I'm like, that's interesting. And I was an undergrad at UCLA. I'm like, they get paid for 12 hours and work 8 hours. That is what was on my mind. So I remember, and I think that's what pissed off Martinique. It was just more of a politic thing. So I was let go, and he wanted to humiliate me. He wanted me to walk out the front door, and the security guard was really nice. He's like, "That's not going to happen." So he helped me pick up my stuff, and he helped me walk out through the side door. And he was really nice. And these are the facts. I tried to look up Gillette afterwards, and I found out online that they closed down. It was closed down around 2003 and 4, because I tried to get some information and tried to locate them again in Santa Monica. So I'm thinking, well, there's a rumor going around that Chris he's fucking up businesses. I'm thinking Santa Monica, Guillebeau, Gillette, probably Guillebeau. And so I looked at it later, and I was walking around the Santa Monica Mall one day. I was on the 2nd floor. I like quotes. I'm an intelligent person. I'm an intellectual. So I was walking around. Things are always catching my eye, details. So I walked past the art supply store, and there was a quote on there inside the window that said, "I will teach those less smoother than I the path to smoothness. Welcome to the brotherhood of shaving, and ad for razors." Like, ouch. Dr. Martin Luther King was into the symphony of brotherhood, and Obama is into shaving off brotherhood. So I'm like, and that's a razor and shaving off brotherhood. And when I was in Sacramento by the 40 acres and a mule coffee house, that was pretty brutal too, and up near 34th and Broadway, 95817, using the resources that people stole from me. I'm not into jumping into cars and fucking someone to get a living, Quinn or Alice 2, or these fucking birujas, the whores. They can't survive without a man. It's pretty sad, these fundamentalist bitches. It's just, I have no respect for them, none. And I'm a human rights activist. I'm a woman's rights activist. It's fucking embarrassing. Anyway, they send those bitches my way just to make my life hell, because they know I can't stand them. It's a male fucking ego. Where the fuck are, it's a male fucking ego, the fundamentalist ego. You don't know your place, but damn straight in the U.S. I'll fuck you. Hang out with that. That's not my fucking problem. Ass beat any day. I don't give a fuck, Because they showed up on the warcry.org in an ad with an actual black eye a beat up lip, and then he took a pose saying, "Will you please donate to domestic violence?" I'm like, "Oh no, the hell's to the no, fuck you!" I'm like, "You're getting your ass beat, you deserve it, bitch." No, fuck that. They're into sadomasochism. They're into S&M, sadomasochism. They like to inflict pains on others, and they like to have pain inflicted on themselves. No, fuck them. No. And so they send these women come my way, and they already know that I can't stand them. Their male counterparts, and the women go in there knowingly. They're into sadomasochism. They go in, they get involved with these people knowingly as part of their fundamentalist cult. It's a huge, big cult: Jehovah Mormons, Irish Mormons, Amish Mormons, Seventh-day Adventists, Bible Belt, things like that, Scientologists. And they get involved in this cult knowing where they stand. I'm thinking they're like the fucking footstool for these creeps, So one of them goes up this way. I'm like, "Thank you, Yolanda," and like groovy. I thought I was on the right track. They're like their footstool for these people. She goes in that, and I don't know. They put them on a fucking pedestal. They're men, they're on the fucking floor for them. You name it, they're doing it. So you come to me, I'm your what? I'm the leader. I'm a what? Lone wolf. I'm the lone wolf. You sure about what you're saying? I know where my birth certificate is, and I'm not trying to hide from you. That's Obama in the White House. He's a lone wolf. I think Adele, what's his name? Abel at OPCC 503 Olympic Boulevard. I'm like, "You're too fucking comfortable." I was like this with my hair messed up, and I'm like, I'm stressing the hell out, and look at Abel and think to myself, "You're too fucking comfortable." He's wearing a hoodie, with the Salvation Army military garb and with a Bono's Revolution hat. I'm like, "You know what? You're the little lone wolf. The little lone wolf at OPCC. You're the little lone wolf." I'm telling you. I'm thinking to myself, he's a little lone wolf. I have a Wilshire, and not too far from Wilshire and Sepulveda, there's a 7-Eleven. So I'm looking up at details. I always look at details on the walls all the way down Wilshire. Across the street from 7-Eleven, there is a Cuban restaurant. I think it's a Cuban with a wolf on it. So I'm thinking, lone wolf, not too far from there is Ignore the Haters. I read the book of Austin Kleon's book, Steal Like an Artist. I'm like, "Steal Like an Artist? What's Steal Like an Artist?" I go through the book. I'm like, "I'm going to finish it." I'm like, "Steal Like an Artist doesn't feel right. Steal Like an Artist." I'm like, "There you go. He gave him credit. Very nice." So I'm sitting there, okay, good. Now I feel better. So, so I'm like, and he said that one, I like quotes. So I'm like, "Ignore the haters." I'm thinking later, "Ignore the haters of Jehovah Witnesses." Ignore the haters, put it in brackets, of Jehovah Witnesses. So I'm thinking, ignore the haters of Jehovah Witnesses. They can be in the world but not be of the world. So I'm thinking in Sacramento, then they need to be treated accordingly. Ostracize them now. Separation of church and state now. Right here, right now, or they will kill and rape you. I'm not looking kidding. There it is, so yeah, and that's my train of thought, but that's where it's at. I'm sick of people calling me a kike. I'm sick of people calling me a beaner, and I'm sick of people making fun of my Catholicism. You'll find evidence to that effect in, Sacramento Library, Sacramento Church off of 17th and J Street, not too far from the FedEx Kinko's. Then I find this from the Friends of the Library. Does anybody ever go to the Venice Beach Library? Because I was walking down, I do a lot of walking, people know that, I'm like, I need to exercise, I'm 40 years old, and 3 miles a day here, 3 miles a day there, and morning in the afternoon. So I was walking down Lincoln near Venice Boulevard, and it's not too far from Lincoln and Rose. So and so I'm going, go down Lincoln off of Venice, or go down Lincoln off of Rose and Lincoln, and if you keep going down, you're going to find a path on the sideway. I'm into quaint. I like quaint a lot. So I took this shortcut to get to the Venice Beach Library, whenever I went there. And I took this shortcut, and there's about homes on the left and homes on the right, very quiet. And I saw one home with a face split in two. It looks more like with a face split in two. It looks like an artwork, and made of steel or something. And it's a face split in two. And I'm like, it looks like maybe it might be Bono. So I kept going. And then across the street, it's 2 blocks worth, not 1, 2. Across the street, and it's a public path. It's just very quiet, And so they have this little shelf on the side, a bookshelf, a brown bookshelf, and it says, "Take one book and leave another." And it's just welcoming. Take one book and leave another. And there's a path going all the way down, And I open it up, and they have greeting cards. They have beads, New Orleans beads. They have books. And I remember I took one of a male in like 1960, the manliest of men. When are men around? Men are not never around. That's where my mind is at, you know. So then I close the cover, and then I keep on going. Then I make a left, and I go down a little cul-de-sac, and then I keep on going. Then I make another left, and you will hit Electric Avenue 1600, believe it or not. And then you'll take it high, Electric Avenue 1600. So then I stay there and I make a right, and you take all you take that street all the way down to the Venice Beach Library. That's why I took that route. I can put everything in context. I can put everything in context, everything I know, how I got the information. If you see boom, 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 you know, and boom, less than 3 years, I expose it to the world. She could have done it by myself. You want to try me on that one? Because I can put everything in context. You know, everything in context, always discrediting me, always taking things away that I, you know, behind my back, no less. Anyway, so that's where that's at. And what I'm saying is, I think he's intimidating. Bono, they're with the IRA gangs. They're white supremacist groups. Someone's in the back trying to intimidate. Watch. The IRA gangs. They're white supremacists in the back. Anyone seen American History X? I've seen it. Guess what the Cory Doctorow piece of shit book is on the front? They're Xing out the Mexicans. American History X. I figured it out 3 years ago when I was here. John Thomas, someone's little friend, stole it from me, the pamphlet that she gave me here at the library. It was stolen in my backpack. It was stolen from my backpack, and then my writing is on there. It was stolen. Somebody here gave it to me. I'm not saying who, and it was illegal. And they stole it from me, and they took it from my backpack. And when I was sitting off a 17th inch, I asked someone if they could watch my bag for me while I went to go use the restroom somewhere, and it was gone after that. So I don't lie. I figure things out, and I can do it just fine. So they took it from me, and it's a pamphlet that's on my YouTube videos. I made a YouTube video showing people San Francisco REA's 2013. I cover everything up. Look at these freaks. They're freaking out good. And yeah, so it's I lost my train of thought, but that's where it was at. It was stolen from me, and let me make some noise. Watch. He reminds me of someone, the freak in the back. They're not as rambunctious as they were at the airport. You know, they want to start. You know, I don't know. Please be wary of these people in the back. Very suspicious activity. Please report suspicious activity on the outside anonymously, because they're going to try to retaliate. Retaliation for reporting suspicious behavior is against the law. And with other people, I usually don't get any noise from anybody. The other ones I've recorded, zero noise. And anyway, Bono was the little bookshelf associated with Bono. Bono is involved with IRA, Irish. Remember the Irish Revolution. If you look at the Cranberries, Zombie, it's a good song. Zombie, Zombie by the Cranberries. The Irish Revolution. And obviously, you know, Bono's the kind of shit people have revolutions over, you know, in third world countries. You know, as an example of third world countries, Thailand just had a coup d'etat, right? My bachelor's degree is in Latin American Studies from UCLA. Political science. I took political science classes. I took political analysis, globalization. I took Portuguese for 2 semesters. I took advanced Spanish for 1 semester. I took 3 years of French in high school. People don't know me very well. And when Don Yasses tried to give me the 3rd degree when they reeled me in as one of the fishies, and I have the book to show you how, I told them, I don't appreciate you giving me the 3rd degree. So I walked up, just because I'm a tenant, I walked up and I'm a tenant, you know, I have that right not to be grilled for something. So I paid them $150 in rent for that time only, for that particular time, and I have the receipts to prove it. It's on my Facebook page. So these people, and for example, the stupid people, they just go look. This when I first bought this book, it's a different book. I put Nancy and Dawn. That's the impression that I had from them when I was first living there. So I put Nancy here and Dawn here, and it's, you know, doing this prism inside the restroom of 1122 Lockbay. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm right. You know, Nancy and Dawn. And I think I tried explaining it on the Facebook page. And so Bono's IRA gang. Irish Revolution. I found a similar bookshelf. I don't say anything. I'm not trying to create problems because I need to resource this, but I found a similar bookshelf at where I'm staying, and friends of the library. I looked aside. At first I ignored it, but then the book with the woman on there, Your Majesty's something or other, and that's where one book came from. And And then I was looking at other covers. I'm like, it seemed a little bit more threatening. Certain types of books were there, and there's several other locations where they did that to me with Nancy's signature on it. One was at OPCC 503 Olympic Boulevard, next to the Blue Line bus, and there was stuff strewn on the floor, Lego parts, colored pencils. There was stuff with birthday cards in it with a rubber band and a paper clip. It was referring to my irregular sac, and it seemed like Nancy. And there were I lost my train of thought, but there was Nancy's signature. The other books like this, and they had something on the front cover with her signature. This is my signature, but they had something in the blank on top of Nancy's. I know it's like Nancy's signature, something similar to that. And they had the same thing at Wellspring, where they threatened me with, why do bad things happen to good people? And they're doing it again here, same difference every time. Attitude makes a difference. And they're trying to this number 1/2/1/2016. And it said, why do bad things happen to good people? They had books there that they have with the signature on there. They have in this resource center that I'm, using. Mind you, they steal from me. They steal the roof over my head. They steal my disability money. I go to these resources. I'm willing and able to work. They keep getting in my way, stalking everything. I've been doing it for years. They're doing this because of who I am and what I am. That's a hate crime. And hate crimes undermine the Constitution. And I was looking for referral resources at Santa Monica Police Station. I found some, and I was, picking up stuff and from the little turnaround thing with brochures in it. And one of them said, hate crimes undermining the Constitution per the District Attorney's Office of Los Angeles County. And this was at the police station in Santa Monica. So they're in trouble. There's 300 police stations in Santa Monica. And it's genocide, and they're going to be held accountable for crimes against humanity in the future, and it's not going to go away. So it's like in Wall Street Journal, for example, people are, they're my friends. No, they're not. A 96-year-old was charged with accessory to theft, Nazi Germany SS unit, accessory to theft. He denied it in 2006 and was charged in 2014. That's per the Wall Street Journal. So, no matter how old, you will be caught. And I mean, they're bringing them up to be held accountable for their crimes against humanity. Nancy Dresnick's turn. And I don't like what you did to. I don't like what you did. I don't like what you did to my mom. I don't like what you did to Jesse in San Diego. You're mocking Jesse too, and you're still following me around. Sacramento Downtown Project took the roof over my head. Tina White, Val Chido, Cornell Battle. They're all involved with Sacramento Downtown Project. Kept my disability money. I'm hearing rumors that Jesse went to live there. Is that true? That's not right, because I'm hearing rumors that Jesse went to live there, the real one, and that you threw him out, Tina. What? I'm hearing rumors about that. And I'm like, is that even real? Like, Jesse took off by himself, and now he's dead, and he's been gang raped and dead, and Gina Ruby Gonzalez and her gang had something to do with that. I'm hearing Jesse ended up homeless, and where's Renee? Because Renee Sac-Rubio, you lured Jesse to Long Beach. He was happily working for 6 years with MTA in San Diego, and he was living. I called him on the phone, I called him on the phone, and he lived with Maria. Was really nice. She was really nice. She was his payee. And I think I asked him for money one time. I was just really, and he takes a lot for me to ask him. I go, oh, it's okay, no problem, just for a loan, like a $20 loan. I'm like, no. He said no. I'm like, good, no problem with that, no problem. And I think they're making something out of it, I don't ask anybody for money unless I'm hungry. And so my baby brother, he said no, and he knows his boundaries. He knows when to, not, and he's not, I have never asked him for money. I don't ask anyone for money, and he said he wanted to make something of himself because my mom took him out of school when he was little because he was being ridiculed at LeConte Junior High School, and Renee was the hero. Renee said, and he got kicked out of school because he defended Jesse from somebody taking his lunch, and this is Renee, and Renee's not reliable. And so she homeschooled him. What am I hearing about someone doing something to homeschool kids in Lafayette? It all ties in together. I've been doing it for years. And Jesse ended up homeless because Renee lured him away from San Diego to Long Beach. Renee was dispatched in Long Beach. Gina was dispatched in Arizona. So I dispatched fucking around. And Channel 4 News, Arizona. Gina. How do I know that? I did my homework. And Jesse was lured from San Diego to Long Beach, and Renee would be the type of person who would, Jesse needed a payee. Renee was his payee. And yes, he would take advantage of him. Yes, he would kick him and his little bitches, Isabella and her sister, would kick them out. And yes, they would probably rape him. And yes, he would leave because they kicked him out, because he demanded to know why the hell you're taking advantage of my money. And Jesse never was the same since. Now he's gang raped and dead. Renee is the reason he was homeless. Renee is the initial reason he ended up dead. So that's a person of interest there. And anyone who invested in opportunity and took advantage of Jesse after that, and that's the way I'm interpreting it. So, and it is a matter of interpretation, but it's also reality. And because cities don't like gang rapists, especially when they spell it out for you over and over again. Drugs and violence do not belong here. Arcadiana, war criminals, Salvation Army, getting involved with the Patriots, trying to kill off the Patriots with a cross painted in front of the Jesus sign at the Catholic Church. I took a picture of that too. So these are serious crimes that people aren't thinking about. So, so I've got this, and there's a lot of information in this magazine, and they're William, this is kind of scary. To look at what these people are doing, what this perp is doing, and it's Billy Joe Armstrong. No way around that. You can just look at www.greenday.com, and there he is. Fucking sick fuck. And I found another one in here, and he's dressed up in black and white. There's some people have done a good job. Very, very cool. These fuckers. And so there's that one. There's another one where he is in black and white, literally in black and white. And you have to go through the entire book. I was looking at parts of it yesterday, but I was tired, and someone asked me to turn off the computer, and so I did. And I don't like breaking rules and eating when I'm not supposed to, and drinking sodas when I'm not supposed to in front of the the staff, just because you're comfortable and the staff will back you up, things like that. So I don't nickel and dime everything, and they, I don't even try to break the rules. So that every single time, it's all these motherfuckers. Ouch. This is interesting. Oh, this is on page 56. Champagne Synergy, an exciting new wine from Moet, is more than the sum of its parts. Ouch. This one. Look at this one in particular. Cocktail Monday, February 15, 1 p.m. Hotel Valley Ho, Sans Building, Arizona Cocktail. Wait, that was put up in perfect. I threw it away, but somebody must have found it. The ho with the these motherfuckers right here. I actually found it in there. That's February 13th to the 21st. By the way, the tits and ass over there with the Girls Gone Wild video for her birthday. Let her know how much you appreciate it, I appreciate her tits and shit. So they don't celebrate birthdays, that's the whole point. And this is the perfect wine for any occasion like that. Psycho. Pretty shitty. Like that. Anyone? Just me now. They put this magazine out there for a reason. So, yeah, it's pretty freaky. You'll figure out who these people are. Yeah. I don't lie, so, it's just freaky people. And Sacramento has a lot of racism with the white supremacist groups around. And Southern Poverty Law Center will have a newsletter as to where they're located. They're actually smaller in numbers than they've been in the past, as we've been progressing, in a more progressive world. Very scary people, man. Look at that. Very scary people. And guess where this is? 8112 Jefferson Boulevard. It's across the street from Carpe Diem, a very anti-Semitic place, South Lafayette, Louisiana. Not South Lafayette, Lafayette, Louisiana. You can start at 538 Jefferson, walk all the way down to 812 Jefferson. Lafayette, Louisiana is the most backward city in the United States. So that's where that's at. And this also, I was also in Sacramento. The one that statue is normal in Sacramento. It says, "Think, look up, and lift up." And it was in honor of someone who was admired within, I think it might be a union or a workers' union or something. And it was real, that caught my attention. Think, look up, and lift up. In Lafayette, Louisiana, across the street from 812 Carp Diem, this statue the opposite of it, complete opposite. So I was in both places. And to the right of it is something about Cody and Cody Doctorow's, implicating his son or something in French. And then you can look at Congress and Polk Street with the terrorists can shake the foundations of our buildings, but they cannot shake the foundations of American Resolve by George W. Bush. Guess who they hate? Guess who they're hating on? Bush. You go on to Billy Joe Armstrong's site on Instagram. He's trying to blame Bush. Tap that shit, Bush, B-U-S-H, with the spoon that he has on over his knee. You have to look under Billy Joe Armstrong. I went through his Instagram page. Billy Joe Armstrong. There's a spoon. Look at the spoon. And he's doing it to his knee. He looks really familiar. You just can't picture who. And there's the tattoo. There's the kind of fuckers that got it from the Star of Hope, because they had the same fucking tattoo on there with the "I know what you did last summer" jacket. And there's what's his name? John Thomas Youngren. 300 Broadway, across the street from the Santa Monica Mall, is the other wolf plays, the Cuban plays with the cigars, and the wolf, like the wolf off of Will Shernia Sepulveda. I'm glad I do a lot of walking. My mom was a blessing. I don't know how to drive, so she taught me how to take the bus everywhere. See? To take the bus everywhere. And so I learned how to take the bus everywhere, and I don't even have a driver's license, by the way. And from my understanding, from what I've known and what I'm hearing, is the woman the bitch who's impersonating me, not only is she riding something similar to a CBR yellow motorcycle, which is a different license altogether, she is carrying around my mother's original Social Security card. Somebody mocked me over it. I saw it, so and with SYLVIA LYDIA Morelos, my mom's married name, not maiden, married name, with her dead fingerprints on it. You know, and so I'm looking at this, and it's on page 69. A million ways to Mido. We've got more people coming in to watch what suspicious people should be walking into the library by now, so we'll get them. And if you go to Wellspring and to Chris Gillibo's Old Art of Nonconformity blog, you will see the little birds like Marlon Brando has in that video. They did that deliberately. Like Marlon Brando has in that video with Chris Tucker when he's sitting at the table and he's boss, and you know the friend comes in with boss, and this one is my high school AP history teacher lookalike, Tamara Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen. She was a volunteer at Wellspring, and she lives in Oakland, California. How do I know that, Fred? Well, you also live in Oakland, California too, in San Francisco and Westwood. Tried going to UCLA to be a lawyer, he said. And who is this? Now what is he gonna say? Now what is he gonna say? Motherfucker. Here we go. Who will be the last slinger standing? Arizona's hottest cocktail competition, Fires of the Southwest, for the 5th year. Arizona. Billy is in black and white. They're not lying about it. No sweat. Look at that. You have to really look at it. This one, the other one, that looks more like Tina Baker. Tina Baker was my former board and care manager at 2438 K Street, 92102. Tina Baker Board and Care. Looks a lot like her, actually. And this one, I can't tell. I was looking for that one. That one looks like Satan worship. What? Blood all over the place. What? That one. That's Michael Eccleston, Bar X, Salt Lake City, Utah. Mormon country, Utah. Mitt Romney, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mitt Romney. No more Mormons in office, thank you. This one's David Hernandez, Zacatecas, Tacos, and Tequila, Albuquerque, New Mexico. So there's that one. In black and white. I think he's going under and coming back out. Anyway, so that's what that's at. And then this one looks like Lily Allen. That was disappointing. That one. So, but Lily Allen, I'd have to do my own homework on my own. So, and I have something to say about this one. Clifford Karimi has a wife with orange hair with something similar to that and a son in Alabama. Jose Barocio has a wife with the same type of hair in Sacramento and a little girl. Joseph Reith has a friend from who attended UC Santa Barbara, and she has red hair. Please pay attention to that. That's very important. They're not what they've come across as being. So I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, it's a matter of interpretation because there's a lot of Arizona. This one's really freaky. Like, see, it's just yeah, one thing that someone said to me when I went and look at Lisette Bellin, look at that. That's just freaky. When I was up in Multnomah County about Chris Scalabo doing my homework, and they saved my life. The police officers were really cool, really cool. It was just, you know, there was someone who had a gun in his backpack, black male. He was not too far from me in line. I was standing in the back line, and it looked like he wanted to shoot me. So I saw the feds come out, and I'm like, okay, you know, and I was by instinct, I'm like, all right. And they went to the side, a helicopter came out and came out the other way, and that was the end of that. But the police officers were very, very, they saved my life, you know, and that was really cool. When I was up there, I was down at the one of the resource centers downtown, and not too far from 30 Southwest Multnomah County 97204, and it wasn't the Fundamentalist Union. It was the other one. That one was really not very favorable. They, you know, as I heard, you know, I was sensing it and hearing that, you know, they were very fond of Chris Guillebeau, the Catholics. Yeah, I'm Catholic, yeah. But it was more normal than the other ones, and you know, volunteer groups have to do volunteer work, but they're the ones who have the tendency to fuck things up, normal ones. And I know where the Portlanders are at. It's like, go. And and then one of the police officers on a different day, I heard, you know, she's gonna try to punch you, you know, and she's gonna try to punch you, and he let me know who it was. And the police officers in Portland are very fucking cool, and they saved my life. And I remember, and I asked one of the police officers, is stalking against the law? He goes, yes, stalking is against the law. I just needed to have that verified. Stalking is definitely against the law. Thank you. Well, are you carrying a sign? I'm an actor. I was like, are you carrying a sign? Are you carrying a sign? I can hear the intonation. That's Chris Guillebeau. One of the rumors that I heard, the piece of shit spreading about the police up there. We bought the cops years ago. I'm like, ah, shit, you know. And so I call up an 800 number with the feds, and I asked them, and they said, call your local police. I'm like, yeah, they're legit. Yeah, I was inside these Salvation Armies. I'm like, you know, like very cool, you know. And you know, I like normal, and I like law enforcement, and I don't like corruption, so I don't like abuse of power. That's Anise Parker and her shit going, and she's no longer mayor in Houston. That is always a good thing. So I don't want to bore you anymore. So, but there's a lot to think about, and I especially like the stuff that's happening with the Latino voices, you know, and they've done so much good here in San Francisco, you know, Latino Voices, and I'm going to the next one on April 12th, 2016 from 4 to 7, and you know, I'm disappointed about my StoryCorps CD because everything that they've done to me, you know, it's you know, look at that, they broke it. And the kind of people who gloat about it, they're evil people. They've got no conscience whatsoever, none. And I remember it was something, you know, one of them, Christopher, was saying, They have no respect for life. The Occupy movement has no respect for life. And he would know, wouldn't you, Christopher? You know, I don't know what to tell you. You know, his church covered it up. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, we all know what he did. We just couldn't prove it, shit like that. You know, and that stays forever. That's not something that you can just forget about. And, you know, what did you people do? You know, bribe someone to keep their mouth shut. That's not something that's normal, you know, and Chris Starr. So, anyway, this is the nature of what I do, and this is on a daily basis. So we're in the fight against extremists. Twitter is involved, and obviously good newspapers are involved, and they have other stuff to do, and the Anti-Defamation League's involved. So government's not monitoring us. Thanks. And so a lot of good people are involved. I'm with UCLA, and I know you can still hear me. I'm going to switch tabs. I'm with UCLA. I graduated from UCLA in 2003. That's not a real degree, because you know what? Fuck you. People don't even earn real degrees. So you can't fathom, you know, people actually having a brain. It's really embarrassing. It really is. Anyone hacking into free Wi-Fi, FYI, the feds are looking for you. You're breaking into a county library. And ignorance of the law is no excuse. So, yes, caught you fuckers. I fried your asses, motherfuckers. Fuckers are dead. You have a right to remain silent, by the way, until further notice. You no longer have privacy. Bye-bye. Because it's a federal offense that you just committed. Exactly. Okay. Let's go back to that. And by the way, the feds are inside the library. You just don't know where they're at. Piece of shit. Everyone I have on video, you're persons of interest. You're done. Mhm. No. No. That's really sure no problem. That is very funny. Sure, no problem. Very cool. Yeah, yeah, no problem. Very cool. Like, I'm not. That'd be really funny. Yeah, that's right. I'm really good at it. Right, that's cool. That'd be really cool. Okay. No problem. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding. That is stupid. Very cool. I need to replace my social security card and my California ID. I'm good. No problem. Not an issue. I'm actually the opposite. I'm completely opposite. Ooh, let me try this. It's pretty bold. Holy shit. Little Chucky hood. Chucky's bride and shit. Don't think so. Bye-bye now. Just, there you go. You don't rape children. That's still rape, exactly. Bring your little pussy. Oh, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's not honey. It's you're only eight. Come here right now. What's your favorite beer? Come on. You're not kidding. That's fine. No le gustan los hombres, les digo, no le hacen caso. Anything. Órale. That's That's not funny. Oh, straight down. He can't say it's right. Ow! Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. Okay. That's right. Very nice. I love you. Oh, look at that. Adorable. Look at that. What's this? Let's see, Twitter, Facebook. Just these numbers. Coffee, tea, and C. Coffee, tea, and leaf. These fuckers. I need that signal, so it's a cybercrime.
May I have your attention, please? The library will be closing in 30 minutes. If you have books or materials, check out. You may avoid waiting in line. You bring them to the first floor checkout desk now. I repeat, the library will be closing in 30 minutes. May I have your attention, please? The library will be closing in 30 minutes. If you have books or materials to check out, you may avoid waiting in line. If you bring them to the first floor checkout desk now. I repeat, the library will be closing in 30 minutes.
Okay, he's fucked.
attention, please. The library will be closing in 15 minutes. Please bring all books and materials for checkout to the first floor checkout desk now. I repeat, the library will be closing in 15 minutes. May I have your attention, please? The library will be closing in 15 minutes. Please bring all books and materials for checkout to the first floor checkout desk now. I repeat, the library will be closing in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, that was fun. Mhm.
May I have your attention, please? The library will be closing in 5 minutes. Please begin exiting the building. If you have books and materials to check out, please bring them to the first floor checkout desk now. I repeat, the library will be closing in 5 minutes. Please begin exiting the building. May I have your attention, please? The library will be closing in 5 minutes. Please begin exiting the building. If you have books and materials to check out, please bring them to the first floor checkout desk now. I repeat, the library will be closing in 5 minutes. Please begin exiting the building. Thank you.
All right.